Welcome to Driveway Garage. I'm working on just a little project, fixing the third brake light on my 97 F150. I'll show you what I have going on. So this is the pickup. I just bought it a couple weeks ago, and already I'm going to try to sell it. I'm going to get something a little newer with less miles. This one has about 245,000 miles on it. It runs pretty good. Seems like there's a little bit of a tick in the engine, but with that many miles and 26 years old, it's all right. But the problem I had, well, it wasn't a problem, but I do have a brake light there that's cracked. But the third brake light didn't work. And the other day I put something in here that was pretty big, a big box, and it hit it and knocked it off. The guy that I bought it from told me it kept falling off. I got it back where it belongs, and it seems pretty solid, so I'm just going to leave it at that. They had this two-phase tape on it, and then they had a piece of duct tape around it, but I'm fine with that. The issue was over here. I figured this was the wiring. There was two wires here and two wires there, but they weren't connected. And two of them, the two coming from the topper had connectors, blade connectors on them. The two coming out of where the tail light is only had one connector on it and just a wire. I didn't have the right connector, so I got one of these that just clamps on and connects two wires together, and I connected those. First I got out my multimeter and I tested it to see if I had power coming back here when the brakes are on. And I work by myself all the time, so there's another thing that needs a cutter. Anyway, I stuck a broom handle in here, or a broom, and I put it down on the brake down there. And then I pushed the brake down and I slid the top down until it caught. And that puts enough pressure on the brake pedal. Hopefully you can see it here in the dark, but the brakes are on now. And once I knew that the brake wiring worked, I went ahead and hooked this up, and now, as you can see, I have a third brake. It's not very bright, but it's there. And of course my other one works too. Before I sell it, I may go ahead and see if I can get one of these lights from the junkyard or something, replace that, or for about $50 you can get some aftermarket ones that are smoked that look pretty good, and I think they'd look really good with this topper. Anyway, it was just a little fix I did. It's not 100% correct, but it works. It gets the third brake light working, and now it's not dangling down where it was. If I do decide to keep this, I'll probably make a few changes to it. Not sure what all yet, but it does good for my roadie gigs, so that's why I bought it. And I don't have to use my Subaru and my 5x8 trailer. Always makes me nervous pulling the trailer. Hey, thanks for watching. If you got a little wiring problem, it's not too hard to fix them.